welcome to episode 19.
Episode 19 of Gotta Have Miami.
Of Gotta Have Miami, and we are in the Gotta Have Miami Bat Cave.
No, fishbowl.
Oh, the fishbowl, yeah. Bat Cave was sold, so now we're in the fishbowl. But it's the new version of the fishbowl because last time we did one of these in the office, we actually shot it from the other way around. So if you see anybody walk in the background or do anything in the background, we have no control. Somebody may actually even walk in through the door.
I know, we didn't lock it.
Yeah, we didn't lock the door, so this could be complete chaos. As we were prepping, we did have two people come through, so you'll never know who will show up.
Let's see.
Let's see. So thank you for coming out. It is Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
Chicken Tuesday at Milam's?
It is.
No, not Milam's, at Fresh Market.
Fresh Market Chicken Tuesday.
Yeah.
If you don't know, what is it, $2.99?
$2.99 a pound.
$2.99 a pound, ground or butterfly breasts.
And just the regular chicken breast.
Oh, really?
Do a little promo for Fresh Market.
Well, we really
Hook us
like
up,
it.
guys.
We really like Fresh Market, so it's genuine promo.
Exactly, it's a genuine promo, but then we call it Chicken Tuesday. So yeah, so it's Tuesday. So we're doing a podcast on Tuesday.
Yeah, we're busy today. It
Yes.
took effort to actually get seated together to do this.
Yes, it did.
But we decided we were going to do it. So
Yeah, it was
here we
also
are.
Obstruction Tuesday because everything that could go wrong. A pole fell down over on Lejeune Road,
Oh, did it?
causing chaos, and then we also had a tree fall down over there at the entrance of Bay Key Biscayne. So
And-
that went to hell in a handbasket.
And
So
you had to travel to Fort Lauderdale.
we were in
954.
Plantation.
The 954.
Yeah, man, we were up in the 954 or the 754 as they want to add one now. We have a deal.
That's right.
That's right.
They want to add a new area
Yeah,
code.
so we're going to get a new area code. So the Plantation deal was a couple that couldn't find anything in Miami with the price
that's
point that they
true.
were looking for.
Yeah.
And we finally found something up in a nice school district up in Plantation.
Mhm.
Today was the inspection day, so I had to leave yesterday. With
You should have just got a hotel.
yeah, I should have just stayed overnight. No, actually, it was quite easy. It was 95 to 595
And shoot
Nob
over.
and Nob Hill Road.
Nob Hill Road.
Yeah, so I had to do some fancy driving to get up there. That express lane was used.
To the full extent.
Now, okay, this is a pet peeve of mine. People in express lanes, all right? If there's two lanes, and I know you want to hug the shoulder because you're afraid of all the little cones. But I will be damned. If you're on the left-hand lane, don't do 60 miles an hour.
But that's the rule of the road, not just in express lanes. If you're in the
I
left
know.
lane,
Well, this is Miami.
you need to be passing.
I know. We pass on the right-hand lane because everybody's screwing up the left-hand lane. But please, 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 if you're on that left-hand lane, Jesus, just go over 65 miles an
Yeah.
hour. I
It's
mean,
dangerous on the highway otherwise.
it is.
You have to.
We had two people blocking the lane. Everybody was cutting people off, and it was chaos. And it was just don't do it. Stop it. So that's my little rant for that. What are we going to talk about? Oh, Plantation.
We're talking about Plantation.
Inspections.
So different from Miami.
Yep.
So these buyers currently live in Miami.
Mhm.
They want to buy. They've owned previously. They're
Yep.
currently in a rental. And they couldn't find anything here.
They couldn't find anything. One of the interesting parts is when we went and made the offer, we actually weren't even the first offer.
Right.
So we're going to be talking a little bit about what we're seeing in the market. We think there's a shift coming. It's going to be
Definitely.
kind of an interesting one. But I think what we saw there was we lost the initial offer.
Yeah.
Somebody was better than us, and we got a call from the agent saying, "Hey, listen, these people didn't even put in their deposit. They
Right.
couldn't make the deposit." I think what's happening now is with interest rates changing,
Right.
a lot of the competition is gone. We've talked about it that before, maybe you had 20 people competing for a house, 10 people competing for a house. Now that 10
You
is
have a
down
couple,
to just a
handful.
couple.
Yeah. a
Because a
handful.
lot of folks that were qualifying at that lower rate
Yeah.
can't qualify now, and they're off the market. We're seeing it.
Yeah.
And then let's say you had a client that was looking at $1 million. Now it's $1.1 million.
Right.
So there is going to be a shift. This is not going to be something that is going to be short, sighted. It's going to be, quite some time.
I mean, but in the same breath, Florida's still very much in demand and the market's
Mhm.
still hot.
Yeah.
So if you are in a position to buy, it's still a good time to buy because interest rates are only
Yeah,
going to
they're only
continue
going
to
to
go up.
Yeah. And then we got to see what's going to happen with our insurance.
Oof.
Which insurance numbers are going to be turning. Some people are saying as high as 40%. We're already seeing it on the condo markets.
Right.
And a lot of the companies aren't even insuring. They've left town. So that'll be one of the interesting parts that'll happen. So we'll see how we get through this summer, and we'll see how it goes forward. Now here's an interesting point, and this is something we're going to talk about because on Friday, really Thursday, but on Friday we're going to be out in Kendall, and my wife and I, Anna, bought our first place out in Kendall, and our FHA interest rate, and that was a cheap one, was 9.9%. When I got into the business of real estate, your mortgage rates are what they are now, anywhere between 5.4 to 6.5. You know, let's say that range of 5.5 to 6.5. That was the rate. Now properties were a lot cheaper. But let's see how it plays out. But I think it's gonna temper that bidding war, I feel.
I think it's already has. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
So where were you this morning?
I was on South Beach.
I saw you put a little picture with your feet in the water. Or was
that
that
yesterday?
That was yesterday.
I was also on South Beach.
So while I am hustling, but basically what I was doing on Monday, what I was doing on Monday was throwing out trash at a closing that we just did. And my girl here is like feet in the water, toes in the sand.
Feet in the water. I have my heels in my hand.
Right.
I'm wearing a dress. I have my laptop and my purse. I had a showing.
Super Miami Beach move.
I had a showing on South Beach, and I had like a 30-minute window, and I said, I think I can totally get to the water and put my feet in it. So I did.
Nice. Moi? No, I was like hauling trash and getting told to do a bunch of stuff. So must be nice.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was a nice 15 minutes.
It was a nice 15 minutes. So we did close on our Abitare unit that we mentioned over the weekend. It was just basically delayed because of funding. The buyers wanted to do 73 inspections, walkthrough inspections. And then they asked me, can I have the keys? And I said, did you fund? And they said, well, we sent the money. And I said, listen, it's 6 o'clock on a Friday, on a Miami Friday. It ain't funding. So it actually funded yesterday and yesterday afternoon to be correct.
Not even the morning.
And then we got everything kind of set up, and we did. I'm looking behind because I think here comes somebody. Oh yeah, let's see. That's my. Who is that? We don't know who that is, but hopefully they won't walk in on us.
It's Anna.
It is. Okay, it's my wife. She's bringing food because we haven't eaten. So we closed it. That's our second unit in Abitare that we've closed.
Right.
So that will be. By the way, you know that's not her first cameo on our show. On episode 1, she did a cameo when we did it from the house.
Throwback to that one.
Yeah, that'll be like Throwback Thursday, but yeah.
Oh yes, I remember it now.
Now you remember she did it. So she's into
that's
doing.
That's cameo
this.
number 2.
Right, that's cameo number 2. So I think we did close Abitare. That's our second unit this year.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for.
I think technically, didn't we close right before New Year's? On the first one? No, it was after.
It was after.
It was after.
Yeah, so it was after. It was in February.
Yeah.
Yeah, so or March. February.
I can't even believe we're in May.
I know.
It's May.
It's May 3rd.
Yeah.
So
I can't believe that.
Yeah. So we did have 2 closings in there, so that's good. That's something that we've been very proud of.
Yeah.
We are doing quite well this year as a team. I would say, right? I think we're okay.
We have been very busy.
Yeah. One of the other things too is we have a new intro thanks to you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we have a new fancy intro for this.
I didn't make the intro. I just contracted the person to do it.
Right. Well, we haven't paid yet, by the way, so hopefully we'll pay him. Hopefully he'll bill us.
He did. He sent an invoice.
Did he?
He did.
Damn. I thought it was a freebie. But yeah, we got a new intro, so if you're interested in subscribing, we have it on our Instagram page and all that good stuff.
I put a little preview on our story on our Instagram, but you'll see it at the beginning of all of our YouTube videos.
Right.
So it's our little intro, and we're excited about it.
Well, I am super excited about it because it's because I'm going to pay for it, so I'm super excited about the whole intro. And then we did shift our office around, so it's very, very cozy.
Yeah, it feels twice as big as it did before.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And all right, what else we got? Oh, Mel Reese. So we had a little bit of a political fallout from Mel Reese.
Okay, tell us.
So what ended up happening was that one of the commissioners that was running for the senator, obviously realizing that he was going to get nowhere on the Senate, has decided to run for House of Representatives, which we had heard that rumor coming out. So Russell signed up, and immediately when Russell signs up, Eileen Higgins also says she's going to throw it in. Eileen is the commissioner, Miami-Dade commissioner for District 5. So now we have some drama going on in the local District 27, House of Representatives,
Okay.
which is currently Salazar is the elected official. So it should be exciting.
You love these
So we
politics.
have it's the best because
Yeah, he keeps up with it so
you
well.
just hear so much bullshit that they can't. There's when I ran, I heard candidates promising stuff, and you're thinking to yourself,
How could you
can't
promise?
do this. You can't even do what you're promising simply because it's not in your purview to do. Yet people just eat it up, and
It's
it
true.
is what it is.
People eat those little performances up.
Yep.
So it's a performance.
It is, and they tell you politicians don't lie. They lie as soon as their lips are moving because they can't do what they are saying, and that's really where I've always been beaten up about. Why you tell the truth? So
Yeah.
that's politics for right now. Let's see. We have a Hal and Hoff show.
Yes, we are going to be doing.
We're going to be on the Hal and Hoff show because Hal isn't there.
Where is he doing? What is he doing?
I don't know.
He just asked us to fill in?
Yeah, he said fill in.
Oh, it is Cinco de Mayo.
It is Cinco de Mayo.
Maybe he's going to Cinco de Mayo parties.
Cinco de Mayo parties. I'm going to have my 38th year anniversary. Oh, and by the way, for all of you folks that love that Cinco de Mayo stuff, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. So when we got married 38 years ago,
On Cinco de Mayo.
on Cinco de Mayo, from May 5th, there was absolutely no celebration for Cinco de Mayo. Then it started to take off, which basically gave me the excuse to never go out to dinner on May 5th on my anniversary. So for all of you that go out and get hammered on tequila on May 5th, thank you very, very much. It's
Did
made
you
my
a
life
favor.
a lot easier for the last 38 years.
Very interesting
Yeah,
perspective.
see, yeah, it is
So
good
Cinco de
perspective.
Mayo wasn't always celebrated?
Not in the capacity it is now. So everybody goes out and celebrates it just like they do
St. Patty's Day.
Everybody's
Yeah,
Irish that day.
Kinda, yeah, right?
Yeah, but that's been going on
changing.
for a long time. That's been going on but Cinco de Mayo not. Anything else we got for business from a real estate side? I mean, folks, love to come on this, watch this show and listen to us babble on about useless information. But I'm sure every once in a while they want to hear something about the real estate market.
Well, there's a local person, a friend, that's looking for a rental, and just your typical Miami native that
Right.
the budget's not enough, and they have a pet, and it's a tough market. And I just feel for renters out there. I really feel for them.
Yeah, we keep talking about it. We mentioned it is just such a tough market. It's not going to get any easier. Even now, more if you take all of these folks that we're going to buy and then put them back into the rental
market.
pool, that is going to be a kill. And I had a client of mine call me this morning and asked me about where the market was going. He asked me how much had it dropped from 2006. When the first crash came in, that was a completely different crash. That was
It's a
more of an
different
investment
scenario.
crash,
Yeah.
completely different animal. And I told him, listen, I think it's going to be the continued demand, because the demand is going to continue. And we just saw it, and we mentioned it again. And we had people in Miami that could not buy in Miami. Now they're willing to travel as far,
Right.
to another county to be able to satisfy their housing needs. That's not going to change. That's only going to continue.
Yeah.
And I think what's going to happen is that you're going to see, I told them, listen, just look at migration patterns.
Yeah.
Look at where folks are
people
doing.
going? Yeah.
And these folks work from home. So, they don't need to go to an office. So they're just looking for a school district. And they met the school district. The home did very well in the inspections, by the way, this morning. Yep, this morning when I went.
It looked like a solid home.
Yeah. No, the kitchen was really nice. It was really
that
pretty.
kitchen nice?
Yeah, very nice. I didn't like the pool, but the kitchen was nice.
Yeah, we didn't, but it was very superficial, the stuff that
Right.
you could modify.
Yeah, that pool is super 1980s.
I know, it was so 1980s. It has like the rock.
Yeah, rock and the
falls.
Tennessee crab orchard
Oh my
rock.
gosh.
You could date it. If you've been doing this business long enough, you can date houses just by seeing what some of the material is.
Right.
And condos, you can do the same thing. But again, just keep an eye on the market. We will keep an eye on the market for you, but just kind of look at it, and you're going to start to see that some of the pricing is going to stabilize. And I really believe that the interest rates are going to affect the amount of buyers that are going to be out there. So sellers, don't get too greedy.
Yeah.
We know that this property that we just put under contract is not going to appraise.
Yeah,
We
we know that.
We know that for a fact. So
Yeah.
then we just basically say a seller's shooting for the moon. You get the property under contract, and then you're going to decide where it's going to end up.
Right.
So that's our latest thing.
Yeah, I just think it's a funky market because the demand is definitely there.
Yeah.
It's just not like on fire anymore.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's and a lot of people have lost a lot of money
Yeah.
in their 401ks, even though you haven't lost anything, but you still own the shares. So yes, financially, you know, Netflix took a hit. That's what happens when you can't stop, when you stop sharing your passwords and stuff. Damn thing tanks.
We have 5 users on
Exactly.
ours. The whole family has our
The
password.
whole, everybody, the dogs have one.
Netflix is going to come for me now.
Exactly, everybody. Yeah. So I know where she lives, by the way, so we can take you over there if you give us a break.
Give them a free
Yeah,
subscription.
exactly,
They'll give
free
me up.
subscription. Yep. So we'll set up. So I think that's it until Thursday with
Thursday.
on the Miami and How. That's on Facebook.
You
I don't even
can
know.
find it on Community Newspaper.
Community newspaper.
Their Facebook streams live the podcast, and then it archives on there, so you can watch that on their YouTube channel or Facebook. I always attempt to repost it. It's very difficult for me.
Yeah.
We're learning.
We're trying to get there.
We got an intro, so give us feedback on that, please.
Yep, and also if you ever, we've said this quite a few times, if you want us to talk about a particular topic or area in Miami-Dade County, I'd like to say that I've been here since 1965. I ain't going anywhere. It makes me old, but I still ain't going anywhere.
Right.
And we got a lot of places that we can talk about, so give us a pointer. Somebody asked me to go talk about Homestead.
I know a couple people in Homestead.
Do you?
Yeah.
Maybe you go talk about Homestead.
Oh no,
Drive me down
I'm
to
bringing
Homestead?
you with me.
Oh damn.
I'll drive. Come
That's
on.
way down. No, yeah, no, that's scary. So again, we'll see you on Thursday on the Hal and House show. Friday we're going to do a Kendall,
Kendall, and
which we're
then-
actually going to do it on Thursday because I'm not going to Kendall on a Friday. Ain't happening. Not going to do it. So it's going to be a Thursday fake Friday show.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
All
All right.
right.
We'll
Thanks,
see you soon.
guys.
Take it easy, guys. Be good.